Finally tonight, it was 25 years ago today that a beloved priest and native son of Chicago became a cardinal of the Catholic Church. Cardinal Francis George's journey to that moment is a story of changes, miracles, and extraordinary humility. The late cardinal died back in 2015 after a long wait and lots of demand. His biography is set to be released next month. And with us tonight is Michael Heinlein, author of the new book, Glorifying Christ, The Life of Cardinal Francis E. George. Michael, thank you so much for being with us tonight. We appreciate it. I mean, we are talking about a man with a challenging start in life. And at first, the priesthood wasn't really an option for him. Talk to us about those early years in his life.
Yes, at 13, he was told that he couldn't be a priest in his hometown in Chicago because of the disability that resulted from polio. And in his own words, he said, "To heck with you guys," because he wasn't giving up on God's call. He was a man of great perseverance and courage, and he ended up becoming a priest with the Oblates of Mary Immaculate, thrown into leadership in his early 30s, traveled the world as vicar general for his congregation, living in Rome for 12 years. And then, in God's providence, he came back to Chicago as Archbishop in 1997.
Amazing. He was a priest, became a bishop, and then, of course, finally a cardinal. All 25 years ago today. And I know you say that he never sought these advancements and with every step maintained his posture of humility. Talk to us about how Cardinal George really stayed grounded with the focus on service.
Well, this was a man who was intimately joined to the cross of Christ with his suffering from polio from the time that he was a teenager all through his life because of the effects of it. And then, of course, when he was later Archbishop of Chicago for 9 years, he battled cancer on and off. So he knew what suffering was. And that was what grounded him as a disciple of Christ. That's what enabled him to give of himself, make a self-offering of his life for the good of Christ and for the good of the church.
Yeah, and I know everybody has wanted this biography for so long. What made you finally write it?
Well, I knew that his legacy needed to be preserved. I didn't know that I would be the one to help do that, but through a series of circumstances and people's encouragement, I was enabled to start this project and thought, well, we'll see where God leads. And he has led us to this, and I'm very grateful, very honored to have had an opportunity to tell his story and to bring people, hopefully, closer to the Lord through him.
Yeah, we can't wait to read it. Before I let you go, Michael, question. Do you think we're looking at a future saint here?
Well, it seems that way to me, having looked at his life, seeing what I see as a heroic virtue, as an intense closeness to the Lord Jesus and a great love for the church, as a man who was a courageous disciple of Jesus. I can't help but think that the church will and should take a closer look at a cause for canonization in the future.
Michael, thank you so much for being with us. Congratulations on the book. We can't wait to read it. God bless you.
Thanks so much.